Welcome to Adventures in Gaming, and today I'm going to give you my first impressions on my Thrustmaster TX racing wheel 458 Italia edition. It's something that I realized right away that I needed to get when I got my Xbox One. I had planned on getting a wheel, but it was one of those things when I started to use a controller to drive in the Project Cars game that I got, that I just realized that this wheel is absolutely necessary. So first impressions are, when I got this thing out of the box, I followed all the directions from online, and that was to hook it up to a PC and update the firmware on it. So I'm on the latest firmware that is less than a couple weeks old, or maybe about, well, actually it's about a month and a half old, because it's late May, I think, was the date on it. So, but one thing I noticed right away with this wheel, and that was that the force of it compared to the Microsoft wheel that I was using on the Xbox 360. The force that this wheel grabs your arms with is absolutely crazy. It's at least 3 times, I would say, heavier than what the Microsoft controller was. So that's something that's definitely going to have to be getting used to. I tried to race in car with no assist and no driving line in that, but my times were just abysmal. So as you can see here, I'm doing some outside the car view. I got the driving line on, I even got some assists on. So as I get used to this wheel, and as I get used to the Project Cars game and the racing games on the Xbox One with this wheel, I'll probably go back to start turning assists off like I used to race on the Xbox 360. But so far, super satisfied with this wheel. There are a lot of things that it will do, as far as being able to put different wheel hubs on, and adding a shifter and add a clutch pedal set. So that was one of the reasons that I went to this wheel, and is because of all the options that are available. One of the criticisms of this wheel is that the wheel feels kind of plasticky, and everything else is really kind of, I mean, it's got like a heavy housing to it, but the wheel itself is actually kind of plasticky and doesn't feel all that solid. But to me, compared to the Microsoft wheel that I'm used to on the 360, this wheel is just as solid, as if not more solid than that wheel. So I'm really satisfied with it at this point. It's something that has worked well for me the last couple of days that I've had it. So if you're interested in getting one of these, my first impressions are, go for it. I hope you enjoyed this first impressions video, and happy gaming.